Welcome back to another Best Ball Mania live stream. I feel like our screen looks different, does it not?
Nah.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about the layout just threw me off right here.
Yeah, because we're on top of each other. Usually we're on the bottom.
Maybe that was it. So something did change. That filled pretty quick.
Like that.
There was another custom one that I think we set up, Nick, to where we can be like in the center, like bottom center.
There you go. Did you do 22nd?
I did.
Good.
Corey's got a Pacers game to watch.
I mean, it's a game.
What?
It's a good game.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we got the eight spot.
I did my first DraftKings one today.
Like the $20 one.
Yeah, as a free entry.
I was gonna say they're gonna start doing all sorts of promos.
Dude,
for that
they're rifling them out.
What was the promo you got?
Well, it was a long time ago. I had just been holding on to the ticket, and then they released another promo. It was like, if you draft between 5 and 9 today, we'll give you a free entry.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
See, they're gonna do all sorts of these like flash promos and. Oh wait, so I just missed it by like 5 minutes. I could have entered one.
I think it was Central or Eastern time, but
look at Justin Jefferson's in our draft. That's sweet.
Whoa, Jay Jetta.
And he got the number 1 spot, and he didn't take himself. Unreal. I guess they're probably friends from LSU, right?
Oh my God,
I could never see Justin Jefferson not taking himself. That's for sure.
Yeah, like I don't see that.
We got Cam Newton in here too.
That's crazy.
Therese
and Mac Jones, BM Jones.
Okay.
I don't see that one.
To stretch it a little bit.
M Jones. Just forget the B. A lot of red badges though.
All right. Puka or Malik for me.
Yeah.
No CMC in. Well,
oh,
Puka.
Puka.
I went to a I went to a card shop today on my way home from the grocery store, and they had a downtown Puka card, like $300 ungraded. I'm like,
that's really not that bad.
Well, I mean, but it's not a quarterback. That's the thing.
Yeah, the non-quarterbacks, it's just tough.
Josh Allen, they had a Josh Allen one, is $500. I'm like, that's
wait, a downtown Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Rookie?
That's still pretty cheap.
I don't know if it's rookie version of it, but
that sounds crazy cheap if it was a rookie.
Ungraded. I checked, I
think they're rookies outside of this year.
Wait, what?
No, he's saying he found a Josh Allen downtown card at the shop. And I asked if it was a rookie Josh Allen rather than like just like a non-rookie in some other year.
We're on the clock. What do we think,
Brian Thomas fell to 17?
Yeah. Gotta buy that.
Yeah, gotta buy that, especially with some of this. Now, I don't know how much to believe, but like there's this always like tug and pull whether Travis Hunter is going to be more offense, more defense, or is he really just going to play both sides of the ball heavily? And I feel like it's going to end up being like one way more than another.
Like, I think he's going to play more defense personally because they have more. I mean,
do you take him that high though if you just plan on using him on defense?
Well, I think he'll run both ways, but
like you don't think he'll be like.
I actually don't like that.
Yeah, because if he ends up being like more of a just defensive guy, then yeah, Brian Thomas should really crush.
Yeah, I think Brian Thomas is going to crush no matter what. But I think just the fact that he could sit out a few drives because he's playing so much defense, like It's going to be hard for him to pay off his ADP if he's playing 75% of the drives that he should be in, type of thing.
I don't like him at all,
Yeah.
just for that pure reason. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy how before the draft he was going so late in drafts, like insanely late, and just because people are like, oh, you could just be drafting a straight defensive guy, and then because he went so high in the draft, it's like, why would they spend such high draft capital on just a corner?
Yeah. I think they'll run him both ways for sure.
I mean, he definitely is going to be running both ways, but if he's doing 50-50, I mean, that's still not
You
like.
think it'll be 50? I don't know. It's a weird, like, it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. Like week 1, I feel like people are gonna Travis Hunter will be like the guy everybody is looking at week 1 to see how he's used.
Yeah.
That'll be like the biggest story, I think, in week 1.
I'll say he does not finish above his ADP. I think he should be going in like.
Whoa. Way early Lamar here.
A little early.
I think he should be going like the 80s.
I would say like the 60s. Like I'd give him, because I think there's still upside there. So it's like the 80s you're getting in like some of the ACL guys, older guys. I think he should be going higher than them because there's crazy ceiling if he truly.
No, we can't do Devontae. We have to do.
No, we can do. Oh yeah,
Double stack him.
No, we have 8.
Oh, Chase Brown. Just get Chase Brown.
Or Terry.
You don't like Chase Brown?
I like Chase Brown, but we can't do Devontae, Nick, because we had 3. There have been 3.
Yeah, no, that was a good call. I didn't see that.
Yeah, the call. It was probably Terry or.
Week 8 is the highest buy. I feel like
out of any. A lot of week 8s.
Yeah.
What do you? I learned this today watching some player press conferences. Breece Hall. I didn't no idea he was dealing with an injury last year.
Was he?
Yeah,
he went off the injury, and then
no. So he had the ACL years ago, and then
last year there was like a knee injury he was kind of hiding.
Yeah, it was something. About? But what's that?
Is that
he said, yeah, it was pretty serious. If I could go back, I probably would have taken more time off.
Yeah,
I felt like the team needed me out there. I wanted to be out there, but I feel great now. And then the reporter asked, did he need a procedure? And then he said no. But like he said, it was pretty serious. And, you know, that's why he's going later. Like he was a first-round pick last year.
All right, we have to get Josh Allen, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with scooping up all this value.
Yeah,
like,
just
I don't know what people are doing in this draft. Let's see. There's got to be some reaches because Evans went way a little past ADP.
Lamar was.
I want to see who got scroll earlier. I want to see.
Let me.
Lamar was taken early.
Let's see.
Let's see what stands out. Tyreek, no.
Amon-Ra went in the first, which is a little unique.
Amon-Ra?
Yeah, he went at 9.
Amon-Ra always goes in the first.
Well, like.
No, he goes there.
He goes at 9 like every draft. Let's go to the 3rd round because something.
Lamar was a little early.
I guess JSN was a little early.
JSN was pretty early.
Worthy was kind of early.
I mean, McBride and Marvin Harrison fell.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was really hoping we'd get Marvin Harrison. That would have been sweet.
I mean, we got.
Yeah, it's just a few. Nothing crazy.
But yeah. So Breece Hall now is basically a 3rd, 4th round pick, and if he's back to like 100%, yes, it's Justin Fields, but it's not like last year the Jets were, you know, great. Who was their quarterback the year before when he crushed? Wasn't it Zach Wilson? So do
Mike White Lightning?
To me, Breece Hall is still a great pick.
I mean, Justin Fields is going to take carries away from him.
Okay. That one.
But do we think Justin Fields is better than Zach Wilson?
Yes.
So, like, do you think the offense will be better than
you would hope so? But I mean, Justin Fields also. I mean, he's not like a red zone threat. Justin Fields isn't. per se, but he's still like
No, he'll vulture some touchdowns, but I just think the offense will be better than it was with Zach Wilson. It can't get. I mean, it wasn't that great last year, so I don't know. We were taking him in the first last year. He was insane the
they
year.
do anything with their offensive line.
No, I don't think their offensive line will be that fantastic, but their
I think
offense.
he's in kind of like that Baker Mayfield spot where he was on like 3 different teams in 3 years. And he's
Well,
probably
hold on. They have made moves at offensive line.
Let's see. I like Cortland Sutton here.
Yeah.
I don't love Joe Mixon in the
Hate Joe
walking
Mixon.
boot.
I would take Sutton or Ridley here.
Sutton's not going to be there. Yeah.
Sutton's gone.
I mean, I'd love to take Ridley.
This would be kind of a good
Waddle
team.
there? Oh, he went at 52.
Yeah, he's gone.
I mean,
Yeah,
Harvey's
to me,
there.
it's either Ridley or.
I like Kenneth Walker.
Well, that's another week 8 bye. I would say Ridley or Kamara.
Damn.
What about Harvey?
I just think Harvey could continue to fall a bit with the Dobbins stuff. Like, I think he's going to settle in the 60s or 70s.
Corey, who do you like? I would vote Kenneth Walker.
He is week 8 bye. That's another week 8
bye. We've already loaded up week 8. Go
Like,
check
well,
it again.
There's only 2 people, 2 top picks,
but that means one of our quarterbacks is likely to be week 8 too. Like, it's probably Lawrence or
we should probably get Stafford because we already have Josh Allen.
Well, Stafford and Lawrence go in like a similar range.
I guess we could see.
We have a comment here from Quid Pro Quo.
Yeah, pull that up, Nick.
0.5 AK-41. So you're saying 0.5 millimeter, talking about guns?
No, Alvin
It's
Kamara.
0.5 point PPR. 0.5 Alvin Kamara.
He said 0.5 point.
0.5 point PPR. Alvin Kamara's not as good. I agree with.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the best receiving back in the NFL, probably outside of Christian McCaffrey.
He'll certainly have the volume this year, whether it's Spencer Rattler or that rookie.
The Howitzer. Call him the Howitzer.
Howitzer. I don't know. It sounds like, I mean, PB, you would know better than us, but it sounds like Spencer Rattler's like, I don't know. We might have to go RB heavy here with this value.
Oh, I'm trying to find this.
We get Joe Mixon around past ADP.
I would take Mixon if he's around past ADP. Like, at this point, I mean, if people are going to give us rounds of value on guys, it's like you're getting a unique team.
Nick, you pull down the comment.
Juwan Jennings. I don't like. We need a hammer receiver after this.
The Howitzer.
Chuck, yeah. Tyler Chuck. The Giants' offensive line looks like it's going to be more like middle of the road, but I see some upside with some of their young talent because they have like Armand Membao and Olu Fashanu, who they used as a pick in recent draft. Yeah, look, this is a very receiver heavy draft. Like Jacoby going at 67. Yeah, see RJ Harvey going to like 68. Yeah.
All right. Next 6 picks have to be receivers.
Our next, at least, 3 or 4.
We got Josh Allen 7 picks past ADP. We got Chase Brown 4 picks after. Joe Mixon 12 or 10 picks after.
Do you read that comment? He said, "Not much. I'm smashed." Dude's just hammered watching us right now.
Hell yeah. Have a drink for me.
Is there a way to remove the comments on the screen? Or like, I think it looks better when you pull them up rather than this like thing.
I know it's automatic, so I'm just trying to work like 4 screens here, PB.
I think there's a button you just click to take the auto off, though.
To take the, I don't know.
Yeah, there's just, it says like auto comments or something, but you can just uncheck it.
I don't know.
It's not that big of a deal.
No,
Yeah.
it's.
I think OKC just scored the first points of the third quarter just now, 6 minutes in.
It's impressive. No. All right, let's see what value could fall to us. Ooh, the Burrow drafter 71. Did he snipe? I knew he either has T or he sniped the Chase T drafter.
I think we're gonna need to go receiver here.
Yes.
I'll vote Shakir.
I'm kind of in on Diggs or Golden.
I don't like Diggs.
Well, I guess we have Josh Allen, so we should definitely get Shakir if he's available.
Which he probably won't be.
If he's not,
I don't think the guy
guess.
before us will go Shakir. I think this guy's
He's going to take Pacheco.
He's going to get Laporta or I don't think he's going to go Shakir.
Our wide receiver room is going to need a lot of upside here.
Yeah. Well, we want upside, but at this point, we also want a floor of points. Like we need like a blend because, like, we just need points too.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like we can't.
I mean, we're pretty set at running back. Like we probably
we can wait for a while. For sure. We're taking 5 at most, maybe 4.
All right, so I think if Diggs falls, I like him. I like Darnell Mooney. What do you guys think of Ayuk?
Not on this team, that's for sure.
No.
I mean, besides that, it's Cooper Kupp. I think I like Michael Pittman more than Agbuka.
Yes.
I would say for this team, Pittman is better. If you had like that team that started with 5 receivers, I would take Agbuka over Pittman.
That's true.
This team, I think Pittman makes more sense.
Hop in for
Let's hope we get Mooney, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we can, if hopefully Mooney's there.
A little bit of value if we can. We like Pittman over Ayuk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Decision. Yeah, we're good. Get Mooney.
Darnell Mooney's okay, but I think I'd rather have Pittman over Mooney.
Really?
Not me being a Colts fan. I mean, Darnell Mooney's.
I think Josh Downs is the guy to have in the Colts.
I think one of those Colts guys. Like I like both of those Colts, but Mooney's. I mean, he's a good best ball pick for his how he scores.
I guess Pittman was pretty banged up last year.
He played like a broken back the entire year.
How is he feeling this year?
Recovered.
I'd hope better.
R&R on his farm.
You got the inside scoop. Someone at the farm is telling you this.
I mean, yeah, he posts a lot of time on his farm. He's got horses. He's got tractors. He goes bass fishing a lot out there, dude. He's good.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I take a lot of Pittman. I take a lot of Downs.
He was a 4th round pick last year.
Was he that? I don't. He was was he that high?
He's in the 40s. No, he was in the 30s.
No way was he in the 30s.
Yes, he was. He was late 30s, early 40s.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That is wild to look back on. No, I mean, I'm in on him. I take him all the time. Like him and Downs, I take all the time.
Yeah.
My DK draft. First one it's always a little bit of a doozy. I did the same thing. I had so many week 8 buys.
All right, we're up in a couple picks here. We got Keon Coleman. Then there's kind of I think we could wait for Bateman on the next pick if we wanted to get.
I mean, I would.
I vote Keon Coleman.
Warren. I'd say if Warren is there, we take Warren and just be done at running back.
You think? I don't know.
Chase Brown, Kamara, Mixon, and
I'd rather have Warren over Coleman. I know we have.
I like
I like Coleman, but
all right, then let's get Warren.
What do you think?
Let's just do Warren and be done at running back.
Just gamble it.
And then this is going to be like a 9 receiver team.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I
a
actually don't get that.
2-4-9-3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all on different buys, which is nice.
This is I haven't done many of the 4 running back builds this year. This is probably one of my only ones.
I mean, Bateman would be my pick here, probably.
Drake May going a little early there.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Bateman over Shaheed or Burden?
I mean, I like Shaheed more than Bateman. And I would definitely take Bateman over Burden.
I'd take Bateman.
Over Shaheed and Burden?
Yes.
Me too.
With
yes
Hopkins there too now?
Dude, Hopkins is an old man. We
talked
about Hopkins. We talked about Hopkins last time. Like
Bateman just got a new deal too.
All right, I'll pull up my notes on Lamar talking about
Hopkins. Okay,
Hopkins here.
Great. They're going to talk well about their players that he just brought in.
He said
he's a Hall of Famer. Like,
it's a very basic, very simple quote. Lamar on Hopkins. I'm looking forward to throwing a lot of touchdowns to him this year.
Okay, well, I don't care.
Who's going to throw to Shaheed? That's what.
He's going to chuck it to him. What do you mean?
No,
I vote Shaheed, but
I'm going to vote Bateman.
Yeah,
mistake.
No, it's not.
Rashid Shaheed
they're the same category, and I take the quarterback over.
They're not in the same category. You can't.
Yes,
it's not even close, Corey.
They're the exact same player.
Okay, really?
I want to have a Saints stack because we already have Mara. That's going to possibly be the worst.
Let me tell you how it's not the same. So the Ravens are a run-heavy offense. They have Lamar that runs the ball like crazy. Derrick Henry runs the ball a ton. Then you have Zay Flowers as the clear wide receiver 1. You have Mark Andrews. You have Isaiah Likely. You bring in DeAndre Hopkins, who, yes, he's older, but he's still going to get – it's a guy that in the red zone or like it's a guy that can still catch contested catches. On the Saints, you have Chris Olave and Shaheed. That is it.
That's fine.
So that's not the same at all.
They're the same player.
But we're talking about a situation.
I'm talking about PB. You're not going to change my mind on this.
We're talking about a pecking order of a team and where targets are being funneled. And Shaheed, if you think they're the same player, and then he has a.
I'm gonna take the quarterback who is well proven, and even if Bateman gets 4 to 5 targets a game, I know he's catching at least 4 or 5 of them. Like he's maybe missing 1. Okay,
you got the MVP out there.
He might be throwing it to him 15 times, and we're getting 4 catches. And like
you said, you would rather have the guy that gets 5 targets versus the guy that gets 15.
Yep,
that's
and he's probably going to catch the ball.
He's not going to get 15 targets.
Obviously not. But he's the clear wide receiver too, and
so is Bateman.
Yeah, I think.
But it's not with the Ravens. It's not just about wide receiver 2. It's about really good tight ends. It's about a super run heavy offense. Like it's different.
No, they're different teams for sure.
No, I get it. They're different teams, and it's.
I think you're going to have one of the best offenses in the Ravens versus one of the worst offenses.
Yeah,
in the Saints.
I'm gonna say that's.
All right. Well, I'm fine with taking side bets on Shaheed versus Bateman this year. Fantasy points.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys like Marvin Mims or Christian Kirk?
Christian Kirk. Not even close to me.
All right. I'm on the same.
What did you say, Kirk too, Corey?
I said Mims.
Oh.
I'm a big Christian Kirk guy this year.
Everyone's a Christian Kirk fan every single year.
That was not last year.
It's also Price's situation. It has nothing to do with the player sometimes. It has to do with the slot receiver for the Texans in the 11th round.
Okay. Bo
Since
Nix
we
had a
have
very
Josh
good year.
Allen, do we want to get Ray Davis and then really be done at running
No.
back?
We don't need a running back here.
No, we're done
Okay,
with running back.
hear me out on the risk in
No.
our running back room.
There
Mixon's
doesn't
gonna
matter
walk
about
in-
the risk because if they go down, our team's likely dead. So
Yeah.
why are we playing that game?
because you could still have a good team.
No,
Not
if
that
you
far
lose,
off.
when you lose a pick, like you don't realize how like much of a detriment that is to a team. Like it just isn't a complete anchor, and it just takes your team down.
Yeah, but
The only running back I'd be happy to take with would be Will Shipley as the 5th.
If we did and we shouldn't, it would have to be just a crazy high. It would be like a Will Shipley, a
let's
Garendo.
just hope we get Marvin Mims, and then it's not going to be a debate because there's no other receivers.
I
Jack
take back.
Batch, I think, is one of the worst ADPs.
Yeah, I do not want to touch. I'll draft 0 of him. I can guarantee that.
Click wide receiver for a sec.
We got Marvin Mims. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we got to just get Mims.
I'm just curious what the receivers are, but yeah, I'm fine with Mims there. Yeah, let's take Mims.
Couple more comments here. Josh said, "Have any gone with Bowers Jenny start and get Gino free later on?"
No, I've never done that. Mostly because I don't take a lot of Genty, especially Genty, and I don't take a lot of Bowers, even though I think both of those players might be the best player at their position. But just the way rosters constructed in fantasy this year, it's hard to get an elite tight end and have a team look good. Easier to do on DraftKings, harder to do on Underdog. And I just think the offense in general is going to, like, Genty, amazing player, but we'll see how good that team is, especially in that division.
Funny you say that. I took Bowers with my second pick.
On DraftKings, though, it's more
Yeah.
feasible. And Jalen Noel going to make Kirk irrelevant. I disagree. So we'll see. But yeah, that's the argument. And Noel goes later.
All right, Nick, you pull the comment down.
Yeah, like just keeping it up there. Just
it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just two different opinions on players, and I think Christian Kirk will outlast Jalen Noel.
I mean,
you got Justin Herbert here, like 20 picks past ADP.
Yeah, this is a wild.
He ain't gonna make it that far. I forgot Josh
I
Palmer is at Buffalo. I think Josh Palmer in Buffalo is gonna have a good year.
Yeah,
I know he's. I mean, he was good for Justin Herbert.
He was good. I don't know. He really seemed to suck, actually.
No, like when he got opportunities, like I like Josh Palmer.
Palmer might have tilted me more than any player last year.
He should have done good, but I think Quentin Johnson probably had a better year.
Well, that's the thing is Josh Palmer
at least over expectation
more, but they kept throwing Quentin Johnson there because they used so high draft capital on him that they had to see what they have there. Josh Palmer is definitely a better receiver than Quentin Johnson.
I don't agree with that at all.
You ain't watching football then.
I watch plenty of football, I'll tell you that. And to say Josh Palmer is better than Quentin Johnson, I just think
take help it's here.
I watched both those players play this year, and one was clearly better than the other.
Or we take Penix here. What's
Stafford's ADP, Nick?
What?
Stafford's gone.
Oh, Stafford went?
No, he's not.
No, he's there.
We'll get him on the next pick.
Okay, then go to receiver. Go to tight end. We
have Kyle Pitts lined up. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, let's get Pitts.
Or we could do.
You cut out. We're going Pitts.
All right. I think we need probably some more tight ends now. I think we kind of caught up pretty well at receiver.
Well, Stafford and then tight ends.
Yeah. Big time.
Stafford or Penix. I would
I'd say Stafford because then we get too late.
No, I said Q if we don't get Stafford.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, 3 just went, so we should be.
I mean, Penix will be the value pick, but if you wanted to try to get different,
No, I would rather with Josh Allen. Well, do you go with
What's his buy?
upsizing of Josh Allen? I don't know.
I think I would probably just rather be unique because
Yeah,
He's
but
still
when you use a first round pick, I think it's better to go Stafford. Because like Penix, you really would rather have like you would want London.
Yeah.
true. Stafford's a little bit
Click that comment there about Rasheed. How high do you think Rasheed Rice goes when we get to August? I've been having to take him at the 2-3 turn. I think I don't think he'll ever get higher than like the end of this
1 o'clock.
second. Like I think like we got Stafford. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever go higher than like the end of the second, really. What do you guys think? Do you think Rasheed will climb even higher?
No. What's his pending look like? Is that
He's not going to get suspended.
I mean, he could very
Well,
well.
he won't be this year. It would
That's
be
what I was asking. Like
the one that looks like he could be, and we'll see, is Jordan Addison.
yeah,
I saw only like 4 games max
for Addison or Sheed?
Addison.
for Addison, and that's like pretty soon. I think it's in the next couple weeks.
Like his trial, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
That's a travel. I don't know how they just call that.
All right, so we're done at QB, right, with Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
not a
and Matthew
QB,
Stafford.
running back. It's tight end and receiver for us.
If there's some crazy value at RB, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, if there is some crazy value, but right now I
I
need to
saw Jaden Blue went right after us. That was like 20
162. Yeah, that was late.
I
Nick
was
was
tempted to
drooling
say
over
something,
that.
but I was committing to the team we built. So
Yeah, Nick was drooling over seeing Jaden Blue in the 160s.
it
His
made me
80
mad because I was like, I've definitely taken him like probably earlier than I should.
like 120.
Not that.
Javante goes at 120. I think Jaden Blue's
Yeah.
like in the 130s.
There was a time when they were like the same, but I think Javante's moved up a little bit.
Rightfully so.
I would love Bretton Strange.
Yeah, I hope I get.
I mean,
Strange
Braylon
here.
Allen, I would like. That's like a good value.
No, we Corey's in his own world right now.
We're up by
just-
30. What, PB? You think a blowout wasn't going to happen?
You played for a blowout, and we'll see if still that lineup, if Siakam and Halliburton are both optimal. That's how.
I mean, Halliburton's going to get pulled soon.
Yeah. So
30. And Shepard just hitting a buzzer beater.
we can't. Nick, queue up. Go to receiver or tight end. Uncheck running back, Nick, please. Nick, what are you doing?
Can you calm down and stop screaming?
Michael Wilson. We need another solid receiver.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Nick
I didn't get
won
there
the
fast
round.
enough because PB was screaming at me.
Nick, I said uncheck.
We didn't need running backs
We
anymore.
kept
why
saying we're done with
them
running back, and you had him pulled up.
Did we not just say if there's a crazy value? And we just
That's
got
not
him,
a crazy value at all.
We got him 8 picks past ADP.
That's not a
good
crazy value.
We're going to be fine at wide receiver. I'm more concerned about our tight ends.
I don't think we're fine.
All we have is Kyle Pitts right now. That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
That's why we
why
said
we
pull
really-
a tight end.
Needed something other than a running back.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right. Can we focus then?
Why do you
instead of
think we're
screaming at
fine
me
at
while we're on
receiver?
the clock?
Oh my
But
gosh.
Go through our receiver room and tell me why you think we're fine at.
Can we just focus on the next pick, PB?
Okay, Diami Brown.
Get off running backs. Just
Oh.
do tight ends and
Yeah, just receiver and tight end.
You guys are a load of fun. Let me tell you.
no. we talked about it like 8 rounds ago that we don't need another running back, and you're checking up running backs.
Well, it was a good
now-
value spot.
Commissioner Jerry wants us to take Jalen Noel. No.
That's another great value.
Oh, yeah, Kirk.
All right.
You don't take 2 slot receivers on the Texans.
Okay, so there's K-Dot in there. Who else is there at tight end?
It's probably Kate Otten or one of these receivers.
Dalton
Schultz.
I'm fine with Diami or Michael Wilson.
Let's go Diami.
Yeah, Andy, it was a very suspiciously slow attempt to uncheck Braylon Allen there.
It was a 13-second attempt.
Yeah.
There was 13
And he's
seconds.
like,
on the clock.
I'm still third.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, God.
Uncheck running back. He checks running back, so it's only running backs popping up.
I wasn't comfortable with the room. Now we got a chance to survive if someone goes down.
No, we said Will Shipley would be a great fifth.
I mean, Braylon Allen is the same as Will Shipley, in my opinion. It's like
I don't think so at all. I think Will Shipley has way more upside than Braylon Allen does.
No, because I think Braylon Allen's a better running back than Will Shipley.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but the Eagles have the best offensive line in the game, and you could throw anyone back there and they'll succeed.
Yeah, but AJ Dillon probably still gets something.
AJ Dillon runs in mud.
But it's the Eagles' offensive line.
I get it, but even it contradicts what I just said for sure. But
I think AJ Dillon's going to play more than Will Shipley.
Nick, can we go through our receiver room? Because I'll show you why I thought we needed 9.
Puka, Brian Thomas, 2 elite guys. You get Josh Allen's number 1 receiver and Khalil Shakir. Darnell Mooney is a pretty high-end wide receiver too. Bateman,
Maybe
you don't like him.
Dicey.
You got Christian Kirk, who's the slot for CJ Stroud. Marvin Mims is going to have some spike weeks. Diami Brown just got a $10 million bag. We got a pretty solid room.
I would have felt a lot more cozy with 9 than I would have 5 running backs. Because we could have gotten Diami and then Calvin Austin.
We could get Michael Wilson.
We had Michael Wilson.
We could get Tutu Atwell.
About Michael Wilson.
Tutu Atwell was sitting there.
I don't think Michael Wilson would have put up a single point for this team. There's no way he's outscoring these guys.
He would for sure put up points for our team. He's the wide receiver 2 for the Kyler.
Talk about a super concentrated offense.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
Who do you guys like? Terrence Ferguson for our staff?
We go Chig first and then Terrence.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I do like Theo Johnson as well, but he doesn't fit.
I like Chig a lot this year.
We always like Chig.
No, but now he has a QB.
Yeah, he does. And he's a good best ball pick because he's that type of like yards after the catch guy.
Yeah. He could score like a 40-yard touchdown.
Johnson is a good player. You're sleeping on Theo.
I take Theo.
You don't want Terrence Ferguson?
No, I want Terrence Ferguson.
No, I want Terrence Ferguson. I was saying I'd rather have Theo over Chig. Not every single time, but I feel
I'll take him once in a while if I do Giants.
I think he's just fine with unstacked, especially a 3 tight end room.
All right, if Ferguson's gone,
I don't think he'll be gone.
It gets pretty ugly.
He's not going to be gone. He'll be there.
Yeah, this guy has 2, and next guy has 3. Should be fine.
Who's the Seahawks starting tight end?
Noah Fant and Arroyo, right?
Noah Fant's on the Titans, is he not?
What? No. He's on the. When did he get traded? Yeah, it's Fant and Elijah Aurora.
Yeah. What? Did I see something?
You saw it wrong.
On DK? I was like, no, because I was like looking at Seattle's tight ends on DK, and I'm like, oh, Noah Fant. And I'm like, wait, why does it say Tennessee? Or it says TEN. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the DK got to fix something.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I saw that. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Our team,
That's our team.
our running backs are very strong. I'll tell you that.
We had a pretty good draft. A lot of value.
Yeah, the value was nuts in this draft.
Josh Allen at 41 always feels great.
I mean, we essentially got 2 first-round picks. Because isn't Brian Thomas's ADP like
He goes
11?
at the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Puka, Brian Thomas were good values. I think Chase Brown was a little bit of a value.
Josh Allen with value. Kamara, not. Mixon, yes.
Mixon was a huge value.
Shakir, small value. Mooney, small value. Warren, big value. Bateman, whatever. Kirk, no. Mims, yes.
Kyle Pitts was a big value. Still don't think he pays off 152.
You said you don't think he pays it off when he's like your highest owned tight end.
No, he's not even close.
So just the drafts I'm in with you. He's on your team every time.
I'll show you my exposure.
You pull him up right here, Nick. Let's see your exposure.
You're right.
Let's go through the Nick's portfolio here to see what players he secretly is
Jaden Blue's
looking.
still got to be sitting there pretty high.
What?
Jaden Blue's got to be up there.
I'm actually really curious. It's in drafts completed.
Oh.
And then the second one. Exposure. All right. Mark Andrews.
Right.
Check out this.
I wonder why we took Braylon
pick.
Allen.
All right, who were we looking for?
Just go to each position.
There's Jaden Blue, 35%.
Okay, so you're pretty high on field. A decent amount of dart. And Caleb, I see him up there. Double the field on Caleb.
The Anthony Richardson was very early. I'll just say that.
Nick had to preface that. I want to see who you're low on. Go to. I want to see who you're low on. Oh, okay. You're not in on Herbie.
I just don't think he's a great fantasy QB. I like him as a player a lot, but I mean he's 2.5s. These are all like one.
You're not in on. It doesn't seem like. Seems like you're way more in on Lamar than Hurts and Daniels.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to your running backs. Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb has been slowly falling down.
All right. So
Kyron.
Kyron.
There's at like 50% point.
It's a lot of Kyron.
So Kyron, you're not really taking the last round Corum or Hunter.
I'll probably sprinkle him, but
not really.
Yeah.
What's your highest on receiver?
Let me wait. I want to see if I was gonna see if I could guess.
Go ahead.
Who do you talk about a lot? Talk about Wandell a lot.
Kirk.
You have mentioned Kirk.
Wandell, you nailed it. Wandell, Christian Kirk.
A lot of
I think Brandon Ayuk will pay.
I was gonna say Ayuk was gonna be my third guess because you were hyping up Ayuk so much.
Look at the Hopkins.
Yeah, you have a lot of Hopkins. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
That's not. I mean,
It's
1 out of 4.
It's 2 drafts. I get it.
Alec Pierce was early with those AR-15 teams.
Look how much lad you have in 0 Justin.
Yeah, that is odd.
Yeah.
All right, I want to see who you're low on.
Oh.
Okay.
Tyreek.
Yeah, these ones I don't really care about, like the Calvin Austins, Trey Tuckers.
Probably want to get some more Josh Reynolds.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison, you seem low.
Xavier Rousseau.
Jacoby, you got to up that Jacoby.
Yeah, I got to up Jacoby. Well, I have a lot of slow drafts, so I know these two are going to pop a lot when those are finished.
Okay.
A little bit of Deontay. Not very high on Jaden Reed.
You're not on Neighbors, it seems, either. Or Tet.
Tet.
Or Terry. You talk about Terry quite a bit, and you don't really have a lot of him or Jaden Daniels.
He's in a lot of slow drafts, too.
Okay.
I guarantee Sutton, Terry. Jacoby and Marvin Harrison will probably all pop up once a lot of these slow drafts fill. Not a lot of DK, not a lot of Rashi.
All right, let's do your tight ends.
Yep. Where's
Mark
Pitts?
Andrews, Evan Ingram. Those are my.
Pitts is third.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft and Chig. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
I got a lot of Hawkinson in slow drafts because I did a lot of Jordan Addison or Justin Jefferson teams.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Well,
all in
that'll
on
do it.
JJ this year.
What's that?
I like a lot of AJ McCarthy, I think. I've been trying to
Yeah,
boost that.
a lot of people are in on him, and I don't know if I can get behind it.
I think he's a great QB too. Like I think he's got a lot of upside just with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Hawk. Like he's got incredible pass catchers. So I think for team you're doing 3 QBs, I like him a lot.
Yeah. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. That'll do it for this episode. We'll be back on Sunday, same time. Alex, I believe, should be joining us for that one.
Probably won't.
Or not, maybe. All right, that'll do it. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you on Sunday.